The fans have made their frustrations crystal clear. Now the manager knows it's a question of turning those doubts into belief. A huge task. Does he have what it takes? It is a derby rivalry here in Madrid that goes all the way back to 1906. Atletico against Real. Can't wait for this one. I'm Derek Ray, and alongside me, ready to provide expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. This ought to be special, Stuart.
Well, this is a great derby, particularly in recent years. Let's hope we get a good game here between two excellent teams playing at their very best.
Quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
This is the starting lineup for Atletico.
Well, the way they're set up, it's vital that they don't let the opposition switch the play. They must lock them down one side of the pitch, but they should have an advantage in midfield.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway. William Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Vitor Ferreira. Mbappe. Chance to finish. A goal! The opener in the Madrid derby for Real. A real jolt to the home fans.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So on they go again. A wake-up call for Atletico. Can they find a response here? Griezmann. Alex Baena. Now Griezmann. Conor Gallagher. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Conor Gallagher. The delivery. And nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Nico Schlotterbeck. And here's Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. And Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Will it happen for them? Kylian Mbappe. Well, doing his level best to make it a double, but not to be.
Yeah, he's certainly the danger man at the moment. Looks really sharp, doesn't he?
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the keeper deals with the danger. Valverde. And support available. Well, only just wide of the post. Lenormand. Atletico unable to retain possession. Gallagher. Alex Baena. Griezmann. We're certainly making attacking inroads, Atletico Madrid. But what can they do from this position? A good idea. Spot on with that tackle. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Decent looking ball. Mbappe. Might it be Mbappe? And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Alvarez. Griezmann. Encouraging this from Atletico. Chance to get themselves back into it. How good was that?
Well, that's how to defend in those situations, that's for sure. Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Real Madrid have given us away. Griezmann. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Courtois. And on to Alexander-Arnold. William Saliba. And Bellingham. And here's Saliba. Valverde. William Saliba. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Almada. David Hansko. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. What to like about that pass? Will it be? Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Getting right into his face. Well, who wants to keep the ball? Nobody, apparently. Advantage Atletico. Valverde. Oh, big chance. Chance still there. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Conor Gallagher. David Hansko. Now Griezmann. Lenormand. Griezmann. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Now Griezmann. Here's Alvarez. Griezmann. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Well, what a threat he's been. Not just with his goals, but his all-round display. Brilliant stuff.
Underway again here, and Atletico know they've got to perform an awful lot better this half than they did in the first 45. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Mbappe. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Mbappe. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Baena. Almada. Here's Alvarez. Determined defending. Alvarez. Is this the moment? A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, they have to defend better than that. They just don't deal with the danger, do they?
there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Mbappe. Well, putting it wide from there, disappointing. Baena. Well, they're in control, and the manager knows how important this game is.
Yeah, the fans are loving this, and so is he.
Attacking possibilities for Real. Ferreira. And cleared away.
He's just cleared the danger for now.
Baena. Alex Baena. Conor Gallagher. Now Griezmann. Alvarez. A really good pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Through the middle. Rodrigo. And there it is, another goal, and surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. Alex Baena. Lenormand. More action from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Atletico versus Valencia. Alex Baena. The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico. And another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be up against Osasuna. Almada. Here's Alvarez. Super pass. Decent idea. Here's Alvarez. And perhaps Griezmann. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
And nicely over the top. Oh, might be. And that's a very good parry. "20 minutes to go. Possession ceded by the Merengues. Vitor Ferreira. Kylian Mbappe. Room to roam for the Merengues here. Opportunity. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
Well, as you can see here, a lot of credit has to go to Rodrigo, who picks out the perfect pass. And then just take a look at this. He sees the keeper off his line, and it's such a classy finish. Just lifts it over him. Beautiful goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Hansko. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Almada. David Hansko. Now Griezmann. Atletico regaining possession. Plenty of support here. Conor Gallagher. Gallagher. David Hansko. Griezmann. Atletico have given us away. Gallagher. Baena. Did well to win it back. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Oh, what a top-notch pass. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top. Perfectly weighted, and Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Conor Gallagher. Alex Baena. Here's Alvarez. Could be threatening. Must be! Couldn't quite hang on. Oh, cut out brilliantly.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
William Saliba. Now with Vitinha. And here's Saliba. We will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Federico Valverde. Now with Schlotterbeck. Bellingham. Courtois. The referee's whistle. Full time it is. And Real Madrid are the side who move on.
Well, the result was never in doubt, was it? They controlled the game from start to finish. They created numerous chances and they dictated the tempo. A very comfortable win for them in the end.
A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway. Madrid derby for Real. A real jolt to the home fans. Will it happen for them? Kylian Mbappe. And support available. Well, only just wide of the post. Might it be Mbappe? And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. Chance still there. Mbappe. A goal here, giving his team. Well, putting it wide from there, disappointing. Mbappe! And there it is, another goal, and surely there's no way back from this now. Opportunity. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance. A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway.